Hey everybody, this is Candace Yvette with Black Women Aware. First, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who comes by and supports my page. It really does mean a lot to me. If you all can please press the like or dislike button and subscribe, comment, or even email me if you have any suggestions, questions, or concerns. My email is always going to be in the description box. Again, thank you for visiting my channel. Hey guys, it's Candace Yvette with Black Women Aware. So I had to jump in real quick and give this message. First, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for visiting my page. Thank you for showing support and being concerned about the injustices that Black women and children face every day in the United States. I really do appreciate your support. You don't know how much that means to me, especially because I myself am a Black woman. I'd also like to put this quick disclaimer out there. Do not come to my page victim shaming or blaming. You will be immediately blocked for that. I do not tolerate it. There is no need for it. And I'm pretty sure you knew what you were saying in the comment before you posted it. So be respectful. Many of the victims, their families come back and they visit this page. I am their advocate. This is their safe space. No disrespect will be tolerated. You all have a good day. I'm going to let you go back into the commentary. Every 5.5 hours in the United States of America, a Black woman or child is murdered. Stop killing Black women. Stop killing Black children. Wait, hold up. Now, before we get started in today's topic, I wanted to share one last but important and exciting thing with y'all. So I have been communicating with the ladies over at Black Femicide US, and this year's 2022 Black Women's March is going to be held in August. It's going to be held precisely August 27th, 2022. That's a Saturday, y'all, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're going to be marching around the city. Yes, you heard me correctly. I said we're, because Candace Yvette is going to be in attendance, and I am honored to be there. I feel privileged to be there. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be food. There's going to be guest speakers. So if you can, please come out and join us. If you can't join us physically, support us virtually. Share and like this video. Share it with all your friends, or if you can't share the video, go over to Black Femicide's Instagram or their Facebook page, find this flyer and share it. I'm going to read their statement before I go into today's topic. It's one that, even though they wrote, I agree with it as well. So it says, we're going to be marching for the liberation of Black women and girls. We march to bring awareness to the issues that Black women and girls face uniquely and disproportionately. We march to honor Black women and girls and to discuss our plan of action on our future in this country that directly ties to our liberation. Beautiful statement. So I hope you guys can come out and join us. Again, the date is August 27th of 2022. The place is Washington, D.C. We're going to be meeting at the Washington Monument, okay? Washington Monument. So if you can be there, be there. If you need more information, just email me or send Black Femicide US a DM. All right, now it's time to go into our topic.
It scares the heck out of you, especially if you're a parent like me. A man trying to kidnap a teenager in broad daylight. Luckily, she's able to fight the guy off and get away. Today, the suspect in that heart-stopping clip was in a different video, courtroom video. As Vic Gideon points out, he saw a much different version of a man police say nearly changed one family's life forever.
What's your name? At the jail, what's your name?
And with that response, De'Aaron Jackson looked down, remained silent, and never looked up again.
De'Aaron Jackson abduction.
Jackson faces charges as he tried to abduct a 16-year-old girl as she waited for a bus on South Arlington Street in Akron early Friday morning. The 29-year-old, an apparent stranger, grabbing her, trying to drag her away, the young girl fighting for her life, holding onto the chain link fence and not letting go.
I'm going to enter a technical not guilty plea for you on this matter.
Police arrested Jackson without incident a few hours later when a witness identified his white Mustang. Jackson had got out of prison just days before, serving 270 days after serving 4 years on aggravated robbery. The public defender's office now asking for $25,000 bond in the case.
Your Honor, may I be heard?
Yes.
To give you a little bit of background on this, the alleged facts were that he attempted to take a juvenile victim from the bus stop. Luckily, she was able to escape. We would ask for a $500,000 bond, 10%.
I'm going to set it at $50,000, 10%.
Jackson's case now goes to Summit County, where they will convene a grand jury and they'll appoint an attorney for the Akron man.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Candace Yvette, and I'm back with another video. This one coming to us out of the Akron, Ohio area. And as you guys seen in that clip, it is 29-year-old D'Aaron Jackson. And he is attempting to abduct a 16-year-old girl. As y'all can see in that clip, that girl did not gesture him, because y'all know what they like to say about young black girls. Oh, she's fast. She was probably trying to holler at him. As we see in that clip, that young girl did nothing of the sorts. She was sitting at her bus stop, minding her business, waiting for the bus to come so she could go down to the schoolhouse. Yes, you heard me right. I said schoolhouse. Sometimes I can get a little old school. And learn a few things. She was not bothering this demon. He came over to her. You know, he attempted to pick her up and drag her off. And as y'all can see, that girl is very small. This big old brute is way bigger than her. So as he attempted to pick her up, the only thing that was there that she had to really stop the abduction was that chain link fence, and she grabbed hold to it to prevent herself from being taken. As y'all can see towards the end of the clip, the young lady is walking backwards, trying to keep an eye on this man. Even though me personally, I was like, first time I seen that clip, y'all, I was like, run, run, run. But then again, like I said, hindsight is always 20/20. I kind of understand why she walked backwards. And you never know, these fools could have firearms on them, guns. What do you never know what the fuck, you know? And I be hearing about stories of black women who have simply refused attention. And I'm gonna say it, I don't give a damn. This is my channel, I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna keep it real, I'm not gonna front with y'all. I have seen videos of black women, there is cases going around of black women who are murdered or assaulted by mainly black men for rejecting their attention, okay, or rejecting their advances. They reject them, and now this young lady is deceased. They reject them, and like the girl who was up in New York, they start to do crazy things to them. The girl up in New York almost had her eyebrow gouged out because she did not want to accept the advances of these people who were bothering her. She was simply trying to buy her a little wine, go home, chill. She already was involved with somebody, and she told them that they did not want to take no for an answer, and proceeded to try to attack her anyways. Okay, so not only that, but this is why I be telling y'all, you know, like, I'm all about self-defense. I'm all about people getting their firearms. But I believe that young women and children also need to learn how to defend themselves with their hands. I don't know if y'all part of the same little black community that I am. Like, I'm from the Midwest. I don't know if y'all ever heard that saying where people have threatened you, like you get into it with somebody, you know, it could even be a family member, and you threaten, you like, you know what, I'm just gonna call the police. And they say, oh, well, by the time you hit 9, I be done did such and such to you. You know, have y'all ever heard that before? Because I have, you know. So somebody threaten you like that, and they big and bold, and you know, they talking about what they gonna do before the police come or whatever. You need to know how to defend yourself, because people they'll say all kinds of things, you know. Or like when I first got licensed and got my firearm, which I'm looking back on it because I paid for a lifetime license. You know, the state where I'm from, we don't even have to have licenses anymore. So I'm like, do I get a refund? What? Anyways, y'all, that's another matter for another day. But yeah, when I first got my firearm, my older sister, she always used to tell me, like, Candace, make sure you know how to do what it is you have to do to protect yourself in between you like this person attacking you and you being able to get to your firearm. Because we all know that when we have young children, we don't keep those type of dangerous items out. We keep them locked away. We keep them stored somewhere where young children cannot get to them, right? So you want to make sure that if it comes down to it, you can defend yourself with your bare hands. Now, I do have a relative who has been in like the U.S. Armed Forces, and these people that go off into the military, no matter what branch of the military that they go off into, they are well skilled and trained. That's why I tell y'all, do not fuck with nobody who's been in the military, because one, some of them have very, very bad PTSD. Two, they can kill you with their bare motherfucking hands. Okay, they're no joke. Okay, I have actually two family members. I have one older one, and I have one around the same age as me, who both was in different branches of the U.S. Armed Forces, right? And all. So they know how to take people out with their bare hands. The cousin that I have, y'all, I hated when back in the day when we was in high school, people would call her. She was home from the Navy. People would call her to help us fight. I'm like, man, no, don't call her, because she's not going to just fight. She's going to fight in a little bit of something else. Do not call her. We just want to, ruffle up a few feathers. We ain't trying to, spend eternity behind nobody bars. Those people are very skilled. And the reason why I bring them up is because there are self-defense classes out here that will teach you how to take care of people with your bare hands. And I'm not even talking about going to the 3rd degree and unaliving somebody, but I'm talking about, if you have to temporarily get somebody up off of you, you need to know how to do that, especially if you're very skinny or if you're even chubby, because we know chubby women, they don't have a lot of energy. I'm just being honest. I'm not being funny acting, y'all. Let's keep it 100 on my page. I'm not trying to insult anybody. You know what I'm saying? But as a big girl myself, I don't have that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a little bit more stamina than other big girls because I do go to the gym and stuff like that. But I don't have that much energy against some big muscle bound demon who is trying to abduct me or attack me. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you know how to do stuff with your hands. If you have to temporarily subdue somebody while you go into your bag and grab your firearm, or you know what I'm saying, if you have to take it to that 3rd degree and send this person to meet their maker, you want to be sure that you know how to do that. You want to be trained, because the first thing that I've learned being in high adrenaline situations is you want to know how to train your brain. You want to know how to get your focus straight. I have been in a few life or death situations, and I have been in a few emergency situations. What I mean, the reason why I say it like that is life and death means basically I have had situations where I've had guns pulled on me by both hood dudes and the police, so you have to learn how to keep yourself calm and focused. You have to learn how to keep yourself calm and focused. What I mean when I say emergency situations, because I have that medical background that I love telling y'all about, I have had situations where I've had people fall out in front of me having heart attacks. And even though every, few years I'm trained in CPR and first aid and all that other good shit, telling you what I know from experience, all that training and everything that you ever know will go the fuck out the window when you're in those high intense situations. So what I believe self-defense classes will teach you on is they'll teach you how to stay calm, y'all. It's videos like I want to find that video. There was this man of no color. I'm gonna try to add it to this video here. But it was this man of no color sitting in a gas station. I think he was a part of the armed forces, and the gas station was like about to be robbed, and it's some young guy who come up behind him with a firearm, and this man literally turns around, still got his arms folded and everything. He completely calm, and the minute he see the gun, unlike a normal civilian, he don't trip, he don't flinch. He slaps the gun out the burglar's hand and tackles him to the ground. And that's the type of stuff that I want y'all to be trained on, because there's too many of these children and women out here missing and gone. And I believe a big help, or what would curb the numbers, you know what I'm saying, is if we knew the self-defense tactics. They also have these little keychains with pepper spray and all type of things on them that you can, I pretty much don't carry a keychain anymore, so it doesn't work for me. Car I drive is keyless. I don't really carry keys on me like that. But they have these keychains that you can use if you carry keys to, get a hold of and mace a person, pepper spray them, whatever the hell you got to do to get them the fuck away from you. Okay. But when you get in those self-defense classes, like I said, remember what I said. Ask your instructor the first thing, how to keep calm when you're in danger. Okay. You don't need to be spazzing out and all. And then ask them the second thing, how to use your hands to either temporarily subdue somebody or like if you have a firearm or something in your bag and you need to hurry up and get to that firearm, but this big brute is in front of you and trying to do whatever to you, and you just can't, get to it at the time because you're trying to watch this mug or whatever, or they have some type of physical advantage over you or whatever. You want to ask them questions like, what can I do to subdue this person? Give me those few critical seconds that could save my life to where I'm the one on top. Okay. I'm the one leaving with my life, and this big brute is not getting over on me, kidnapping me or unaliving me. You see what I'm saying? You want to ask those important questions, how to stay calm. Okay. Cause I don't care what nobody say. I've been in high intensity situations when somebody is pointing a gun at you. Okay. Everything that you were ever taught goes the fuck out the window. And different people react to fear in a different way. The situations where I had cops draw a gun on me, I was actually coming home from work, and all I did, the cop said I forgot to hit a blinker when I changed the lane. He said I forgot to hit the blinker. Now I remember perfectly well that I hit this damn blinker, right? And even checked my car afterwards to make sure the lighting on the car, like the blinker lights and all, was working. They were working perfectly fine. But these two cops come up. It's one at the driver's side. It's one at my right rear window side, right? And they both have guns drawn on me. Now, I have turned my vehicle off and I'm recording. I'm recording them. And I looked the one cop in the eyes. And as I'm recording them, my hands are on the steering wheel, right? And so the one cop who was at the driver's side, I looked him dead in the eyes and through gritted teeth, because I'm so mad that I had these weapons drawn on me when I literally did nothing to have weapons drawn on me. 1, 2, all they said I did was allegedly did not hit a fucking blinker. But here I am, just getting off of work, a 12-hour shift, and I have guns drawn on me. So I looked the guy in the eyes, and through gritted teeth, I said, look in my back seat. I said, I don't have nothing back there to hurt you. I said, the only fucking thing I have in this motherfucking vehicle is that baby car seat. I have children to go home to, and y'all pull me over with this bullshit. And y'all got guns on me. And I said, look at what I have on. I said, look at the logo. And he looked down at the logo and all. Gun still like inches away from my driver's side window. And I said, I am a nurse. I said, I am a nurse. Like, I literally had the stethoscope, y'all, still around my damn neck or whatever. I pretty much don't like wearing it there no more, because I'm kind of OCD and I don't like having to clean it every time I wear it. And, but anyways, so eventually, like, the whole thing was thrown out and dropped, but that is a very scary situation. And some people, when they scare, they get loud. They get, Have you ever heard about the louder person in the room being the scariest one? I know y'all seen them people, the ones who talk the biggest shit, but be scarier than everybody else. Those people really do exist. And it can be misunderstood or misinterpreted as this person is big, bad, and bold, when really they're the scariest and they're using their voice to fend off any of their offenders. Okay, that's what they're doing. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't want this video to be any longer than what it has to be. You all be safe, be alert, and be aware. Get in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Also, if you're the type of person where you have self-defense classes or you make those protective kind of like maze and all those key, you know, the things that go on the keychains or whatever, send me an email so I can do a business interview with you and put your possibly put your ad in the video, you know, especially videos like this, so people can get a hold of you and order things from you or learn more about your classes or whatever. That's all I gotta say for now. This is Candace Yvette. I'm signing off. You all be safe, be alert, be aware.
I'm